Hey, I'm Brandon, joined here by my buddy Pat up here on the lift, and we are checking out the Rukka Raptor pants coming in at 1,130 buckaroos. This is their top tier 4-season touring style pair of pants, and they of course have a matching jacket. We'll have a separate video on those if you're looking for more details there, but you're looking at a Gore-Tex waterproof laminated exterior, of course, so these pants are not going to take on water. Water is just going to bead right off, and Gore-Tex is known for their overall breathability, the waterproofing that they bring to the table, and of course their lifelong guarantee. So it does cost a bit more. It's certainly a bit more of an investment, but depending on your riding and what you're tackling, it might be worth that investment. Before we get going on the overall details and some of the features here, let's talk about the overall fit real quick. So Pat here is about 6 feet tall, 220 pounds, and typically wears a size 34 to 36 in most of his pants. However, with these you don't really want to go right off of your pant size. What we found with Pat, he measures right at 38 inches, right around the belly button measurement there, and the size 54 fits him very well in these particular pants, and that is actually true to what that sizing chart is going to recommend. It might look a little loose on him right now, but with those thermal liners in there, it does add a little bit of volume there, because it's about 125 grams of insulation with the fully removable thermal. But we've got that out of the pants right now, so Pat's not up there baking under these bright lights for the studio. So just keep that in mind. Get your measurements, measure that true belly button kind of waistline there, reference the sizing chart, and I think you should be all set. Now keep in mind, at this particular price point, of course these pants are going to ship to you for free, and as always we do have our price match policy in place that's there to ensure that you are getting the best deal around, so make sure you take advantage of that. Swing it up to the waistline. You can see we've got 2 buttons and a zipper as the main entry there, and then you've got this zipper running all the way around the waist. That is actually designed to pair it up with the matching jacket, and that's going to help eliminate any gap between the jacket as well as the pants. So it's going to add some additional safety for you if you're to come off of the bike, and it's also going to help keep the rain out of the pants and just make sure you're staying nice and dry. You do have some adjustability built into the waistline as well. You can see that little buckle right there, that is adjustable, and you do have suspenders with these pants as well for those of you out there that like that. They are removable, so if you don't want the suspenders, just unbuckle them, toss them to the side, and you should be good to go there. And as we start taking a closer look at some of the details here, you're going to see this armor core material. We'll take a closer look at that on the side, but swinging down to the knee, you're going to see more of that around the knee. It's just this very unique material. It just provides an extra level of abrasion resistance, and just overall it helps with the longevity as well. If this material is to tear in any one particular location, it's kind of set on a grid pattern, so it's very similar to ripstop as well. It's just going to provide an extra level of abrasion resistance. So if you're wondering what that material actually is, that's what it is there for. Now on the side, might be a little bit tough to see facing forward, but that's how you access the knee protection, the knee armor. And speaking of which, on the inside, this is the knee protection that you're going to get. That looks pretty stout. You can see pretty much full coverage there across the leg, working its way down the shin. This is CE level 2 protection. This is their XTR Air armor. You're going to get that at both knees, of course, and you do have this CE level 2 protection at the hip as well. So keep that in mind. I didn't mention that at the hip before, but you will get that hip armor included, this D3O material, and you're going to see that CE level 2 D3O with the jacket as well. So check out that video if you're interested in that. So as we continue working our way down from this front-facing view, you do have a little pop of reflectivity over there on that side of the leg, and then of course you have some stash pockets incorporated as well. But Pat, go ahead and face that direction for me, sir. Let's take a quick look here at the side. So zipper right here, this is going to be some additional ventilation for you because this exterior is laminated, right? It's going to allow direct airflow to the body, so you can open that up, and honestly I can already feel the heat from Pat. I know, you know, we shot the jacket not too long ago, and anytime I open up the vents you can really feel the difference, allowing that hot air to escape, and it's also going to help pull in some hot air too with your legs bent on the bike, of course. But swinging down to the bottom of the pant leg here, that's the that pocket that I was referencing before to access the actual armor on the inside, and then simple Velcro tab towards the bottom, and then you've got this expansion zipper right here. So you can get this over, you know, if you've got some bulkier kind of ADV or touring style boots, this should help you get this pant leg over top of those more bulky boots. Right now, Pat's just wearing some TCX boots, which are a bit more just on the touring side of the spectrum there, not really necessarily ADV. Little pop of reflectivity towards the back as well. That is there, as you can see on both of the pant legs. Pat, go ahead and face the back for me, sir. Very straightforward on the back, a little bit more stretch right here towards the top. And then right here around the biscuit area, we'll call it, is their air cushion tech right here. It's just some additional padding in this particular area, and it actually helps create a little bit of spacing between the seat and the rider himself, just so air can flow more freely in this particular area, because it does tend to build a little bit of heat, and it's also going to help with overall wear in that particular area as well. As we continue working our way down the leg, you can see a little bit more stretch incorporated right here at the backs of the legs. It's just making it a little bit more comfortable. On the inside of the leg, you do have a leather panel there as well, and that's just going to help you grip the bike, and that is a high wear area, so I like that they've got that included with these particular pants too. Pat, go ahead and face the front for me, sir. Very straightforward. This is certainly something that's going to give you that 4-season capabilities with some additional ventilation. You've got that fully removable destination liner on the inside, so you can certainly wear that on its own if you're around the campfire or anything like that. The jacket looks pretty sharp as well. It's got this unique kind of camo grid pattern going on. I like the versatility that this suit brings. It is certainly a bit high on the price point when it comes to the pants and the jacket itself, but combined, I mean, it's a pretty bomb-proof option there. Would I consider this really 4-season for America? I don't know. 90 degrees if I'm going stoplight to stoplight in Philadelphia. I hope that I do not have this particular combination of pants and jackets on. The vents are great. They're going to help you out quite a bit, but I wouldn't recommend wearing this in the dead heat of summer. I don't think it flows enough air for that particular application. But again, lots of versatility here. If you're looking for more details, click that info button. That'll take you over to the product page. And as always, if you have any additional questions for us, do not hesitate to reach out to our customer service team. They're more than happy to help you out and get you pointed in the right direction. Thanks for hanging out with Pat and I and taking a closer look at the Rukka Raptor pants. I'm Brandon. Keep it pinned.